It's time for a little roundup on this spring-summer fragrance that got me the most compliments. And I have to say they're mainly summer. And actually I'm really surprised, guys, because, okay, I'm gonna tell you that after the intro. I start to talk too much. Guys, welcome. I want to remind you that the fragrance I talk about had some compliment from other people in my case, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be the same for you, because I think it's very subjective. It's a lot about the attitude, what you put on, how open you are. And I see someone that is very close-minded and that looks, you know, like very shy and stuff like that. It's more difficult to come and say you smell so good. That's someone that comes to you and be like, hello there.
Hello there.
Blah, 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 blah. Which I tend to be after one drink of champagne. But today I remarked that some great fragrance this year in 2023 really got me really often a lot of compliments. The fragrance is quite simple. It doesn't go to, notes that are crazy like caviar notes, crème brûlée. Most simple fragrance were doing the job really nicely. I have to talk about my top one. I'm sorry, I have to annoy you again with this fragrance. But you know what? Like, I have a channel where I've discovered so many fragrances. And I think I need to really push the button when I discover something that stepped up the game to me. And one fragrance that really leveled up my fragrance routine is Gozo Jeroboam. I will advise it again and again if there's one fragrance you need to try and where you need to spend such a huge amount of money, because it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Yeah, the big bottle 280 and 30 milliliters is 110. 30 milliliters, 110 is fine, but it's just 30 milliliters. And to be honest, I already emptied my bottle. Yes, this is done. It's empty. I try to take some fragrance that I don't wear a lot when I go to an event or a big party, but I know that this works all the time. How many people bought these fragrances after they smelled it on me? I don't want to send flowers to me, but this is what happened. And this is the best compliment. If someone wants to buy you fragrance after you wore it, there must be something. Fragrance is an ambery, floral scent. So when you think about it, it's not that extravagant. It's creamy florals. It's not that crazy. But there's a plastic note in there that I never smelled anywhere. Plastic? A lot of people mention that it smells like a Barbie doll, and it's true. It's like 1 or 2 spray and literally you get an amazing sillage, amazing longevity. It's really different, it's really unique, but it has that popular touch that will get you the compliment. Well, I didn't tell you what I'm wearing today. Actually, I'm very confused. I did a fall fragrance list and it's boiling outside. Like, I have this next to me to breathe, you know. Yeah, I'm wearing today Soleil Passion by Micallef. I want something elegant, glamorous, sophisticated, but I would like to be refreshing because this is crazy. So this is amazing. I still love that a lot. I think it's one of the most glamorous freshies I've ever smelled. White strawberries, pomegranate, so very like fizzy, uplifting. I get an amazing longevity for a freshy, fruity fragrance, really, so it's great. Micallef is a brand I trust, one of the brands I trust the most. First of all, I've got a lot of fragrance from them that never let me down. Désir Toxique, Ylang & Gold, amazing. Just to let you know, with Micallef I have the whole year a discount code. It's 10%. You use the code Clemence10. I would put everything in the description if you need. Next one is a line, and I'm going to talk about the line, and it's Acqua Allegoria from Guerlain. I have to say, this line I really need to do. I did a small video on TikTok about the whole range to compare it, what is better for you, but I think I'm going to do a full review range more in detail on YouTube, but I need to try the newest one, which is the vanilla one, which is definitely on my wish list. I didn't smell it, but I trust the range so much that I'm gonna do a blind buy. Yes, I said this, me. The best one I've bought this year is definitely Nerolia vetiver forte. The forte's got much more citrus note, like for example, like it's full of bergamot. So it gives like a very strong bitter opening with the citrus note. And then it really goes to the cozy, soft neoli, you know, white flower and orange mix. And you've got vetiver that is usually very earthy, right? In this one, it's more cozy scent. Huge baby powder smell, but with a twist because it's really like highly on testosterone with that bergamot. My boyfriend, he loves it too. He sprays in the morning, he goes to another room that he didn't spray in, and I'm going after him and I smell the whole atmosphere smells this fragrance. This is amazing. Actually, this is one of the scents that calmed me down so much, but not just on me, but on him too. Like, I'm ready to forget the little coffee cups that he would let in the morning and not clean just because of this scent. It happens by experience. My boyfriend is amazing. He does a lot of things, just to let you know, but the coffee cups, I don't know. But I do need to do some progress too, so whatever. And of course, coconut fizz that I wore a lot. I have to say those two, like, you know, sometimes I wanted to get like a bit more elaborate, getting something very unique. But I just realized that with those ones, like, I get compliments very naturally. I went on holiday with the two fragrances. I wore only that every day, to be honest with you. I would wake up after the shower, I would spray that just to feel clean, you know, because there's kind of a cleanness, soapy tone. And everyone would be like, oh, you smell so good in the morning, Clémence. Best compliment. This is how I want to start my morning, right? Okay. The next one is a bit of a disappointment. And it's Kayali Vanilla 28, 100% more prefer the Kayali Vanilla Royal. You may ask me the difference between the two vanilla. It's very simple. One is very rich. Vanilla Royal is intensively rich, crème brûlée tone, very gourmand, and a bit boozy with the rum. It's amazing. I love it. I think it's so sexy. And then you have this. This is the cozy vanilla, the soft vanilla, the enveloping vanilla that you want to cuddle. I particularly like this to layer because I think it's lacking of depth. I have to say, me, I'm a pirate. I prefer this, you know. Those days, I actually really appreciated to wear it when I was in my sofa, or I would groceries or do normal stuff, you know. I'm not the biggest fan of this fragrance because I feel sometimes it's a bit artificial. Last time I went to see one of my girlfriends and I was wearing that and she was like, oh, you smell so sweet today. And I was like, yeah, that's for a change, you know. I don't really, you can't tell like my signature scent, people won't say you smell sweet, you know. So no, they would say, oh, that's really you, because I've put shitless of foods. Complimented scent this year. This is a surprise because it's not particularly a fragrance. It's actually a body mist. How come a body mist get me more compliment than a fragrance? Well, let's ask to Cheirosa 62 that is from Sol de Janeiro. That is not Brazilian. Says it's Brazilian. I had a lot of comments of people from Brazil saying it's not Brazilian. It's actually American. Strange. I like when to get the comfort after the shower when I want to feel gourmand, sexy, sweet, you know. It's pistachio, salted caramel. It feels like a sun lotion. So, you know, you really like in holidays, in Bora Bora, whatever, you know. It's that vibe, you know. I wore it a lot on holiday when I went to the beach or to the swimming pool just to have a scent on me because I didn't want to use perfume when I'm gonna go to the water. Everyone complimented me. But how strong is that body mist? What? Like, honestly, it's great. It's a great investment. You're not gonna spend a lot and you can be fully fragranced. Next one that I'm not really too happy about. Let me find it first because I'm not too sure what it is. Got it. This is Delina from Parfum de Marly. So if you follow my channel, I'm not the biggest fan of Parfum de Marly. I actually got the whole of them here. Like, you know, like, oh, I break everything. Meliora, Callan, Leighton, Pegasus, Cassili. You know, I've got all of those little travel and I do wear them sometimes. There's something that is bothering me in the fragrance and it's this Parfum de Marly Delina. is the price. £230 for 75 milliliters. Don't get me wrong, this bottle is one of the most magnificent bottles I've ever seen. It looks like a porcelain. It's beautiful. I understand you have to put like a little bit of the price in that beautiful bottle. Great. The ingredient on Delina is great as well. You've got like peony, roses that are feeling very romantic, and you have a pinch of rhubarb. That is the fruit that you don't see a lot. It gives something that fruity but not bitter, you know, and I really do like that. I think it complements perfectly with the flower. It's beautiful. And then it dries down, on me, it dries down to something very powdery. I don't mind my like feminine, girly, very, very pink vibe, you know, I love that. I'm just not a fan because I have the impression that I smelled this before, and it's mainly also I live in London, you know, like I think I would have a totally different point of view if I was still living in my Brittany. London is full of this fragrance. It's very popular here, so a lot of people smell a bit like that, like not ready to purchase this £230 for something that is amazing, very nice, but not amazing to me. But the problem is that I got complimented all the time when I wear that. There's not a single exception. I don't wear it a lot because I don't really like it personally. I was meeting with Abby from the channel from Abby with Love.
We are at dinner with Abby and she has a comment to say on my most hated fragrance. You smell so good, I will lick your neck.
I went back home, I said that to my boyfriend, he said like, I really need to tell you. And you know, like he adapted the tone of something very serious. We're just talking about fragrance here, and he was like, yes, I really need to tell you, you smell really good. So, and like, one of my friends told me it was the best fragrance on me, that is just the best thing he smelled on someone. So it must have to work. So thank you, Delina, for those compliments and those moments of pleasure. I do like the scent. Objectively, it's a beautiful scent. It's just not my stuff, you know. I don't want to wear that all the time. But it's true that, you know, like it's quite shocking, you know. When I get compliments, and it's really when I do my full ritual. And no matter what the fragrance is, every time I do this ritual, I get the likes. I don't live for the like. I wear fragrance because I love it, and I only do this ritual when I'm going out usually. I don't do it every day because sometimes you don't want to. Like I'm at home, you know? Let me wear pajamas and just a simple scent, you know. But if I'm going out and I need to, you know, I need to go, you know. When I leave the lift, you're gonna follow me. Yes or no? Okay? Yes. So I do the full ritual. Body cream, scented, of course. A fragrance oil on my pulse point, or something like this. This actually, I used it a lot this summer. I did a full video on Addict's perfume. I just love that concept. These are amazing. Like a cream, but it does feel a bit like when you apply it, like some kind of Vaseline, but it's not greasy. It disappears after you apply it, and it leaves a beautiful scent. So I used a lot the Muguet one, which is Lily of the Valley, and I used a lot the Tuberose, especially when I apply lighter fragrance, because this is a lighter scent, and it gives like more sillage to my perfume, so I love this. And then, you know, I spray my eau de parfum, I'd say, on top of the pulse point, and then I take a lighter fragrance to complement that nicely, and I spray on the shoulder. If I do that, I forgot my hair mist. I actually wore, today I'm wearing the Dusita Era one, so it's a bit like a matcha green tea, you know, on the hair. Yeah, it's a bit like that. It smells very green, and I have to say I really enjoy that because it's quite fresh, because all my hair mists, they're actually not that fresh, you know, or they're very flowery, or they're very ambery, and this is very tea-like fresh. So I actually really enjoy that, especially when I'm really stressed, like those days. So yeah. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to support the channel by just clicking on the subscribe button and hit the button like. It's so helpful. And also, Thank you for everyone that just put a little comment, just a tiny comment to say something, because especially at the moment, I so appreciate all of your support. I appreciate even more the people that send super thanks. This is really helpful, especially when I chose to do more videos that are specialized on one brand, and also when I do the long format. Have a lovely day and see you soon.